So today, moving right along on the hat, which is actually looking very pretty, I think. I did put a little braid that has just a little bit of sparkle to it as the headband, and I'm very happy with that. I didn't want a bunch of sparkle. It's going to be mainly about lace and kind of muted like the lace that I covered this burgundy ultra suede. But I wanted to show you today how not to attach lace at the bottom. I don't like how short the brim is compared to the top. I think it makes it look kind of clownish. I'm going to adjust the pattern so that it has a wider brim. I just think that looks clownish with the brim being so small. So how I was planning on adjusting that, isn't it pretty? I think it turned out so pretty, was to put a ruffle around the bottom, which would increase the width of the brim another, say 3/4 of an inch or so. I think that would make it look just right, and it'd be rather pretty. But what I've discovered in trying to, I got this long lace, the idea being that it would cover the bottom of the brim and then stick out the length that I wanted from underneath. In theory, that sounds really good. The problem is, when you put the ruffle in such a tight circle, this is what happens to it. It curls up and doesn't work. And I thought, well, okay, I'll just spread it out and like that. But once you get over to here and you try stretching it, you see what happens. And it just would have looked weird. So I'm going to be taking this off. I just thought I would share the process. I'm going to be taking this off, and I think the trick will be to, as you go along, trying to do this one-handed, go until it starts to kind of stretch, and then fold a bit back over itself. So you're creating a ruffle as you go. And I think actually that will look even nicer. It'll make it a thicker ruffle, which is actually what I was after in the first place, and was thinking I couldn't find what I wanted at the store, but actually I'm going to be creating it. Does that make sense? You see what I'm going to be trying to do? So that'll be the next thing. I'll be folding it over as I go like that and creating a ruffle. I think that's going to work, and hopefully I have enough of this lace. If not, I'll have to go back to the store. So that's my story for now. This is how not to sew a ruffle underneath the brim. Alright? Have a good day. Bye-bye.